Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Eye of the Beholder 2, The Legend of Dark Moon. And when last we left off, I would do a protracted introduction, but there are giant ants everywhere that will eat my party if I try. So the best thing we can do is move very quickly away from where those giant ants are coming from, which appears to be pretty much everywhere. Let's go where the giant ants are coming from and hopefully find something awesome. I imagine there's a reason why you want to come here apart from giant ants, and that reason may be ahead of us, because I see a small pile of loot and the West Wind Horn. We need these horns. I don't know how many there are. There are probably 4, but then again there might be the northeastern one and the southeastern horn. I wonder what this black tar-like stuff is apart from being very slippery. Either way, we shouldn't dally here. There are giant ants coming from everywhere. I wonder what they eat. It's probably best not worth thinking about, Calandra. This armor may be useful for you, Lilanva. Thank you, Rune. I'll equip it quickly. And we really should think about getting out of here. I agree. I need some boots, and this sword may be important. But either way, we are spending way too long here. We should just go. We definitely should just go, and we'd better make a little bit of room. Potion of extra healing. You could use this potion of healing, I suppose, just to free up one more space. And we could take this sword with us. Maybe. Is that a magical helmet? Probably isn't. Armor class 4. Armor class 4. It's just a normal helmet. You know what? We'll take this sword with us for now. And I think we have everything that we could ever want here. We're going to leave. The sooner we're out of here, the sooner we can go and find more enemies that are going to want to kill us. And that's probably every single enemy we're ever going to find, because this place was infested with giant ants. I can only imagine what the rest of this floor is like. There we go, and we are out. I've never been happier to be away from a place. What about the area in the sewers of Waterdeep with all the spiders? Okay, I've never been the second happiest to be away from a place than I was just then. We need to move and get out of here. And I think the way out was over... not here. Not here. Maybe through here. And over here? No, this is the area with all the monsters. We don't want to go here. We want to instead go this way. Oh, and there is a monster right there. Don't like that monster. Don't like many of the monsters we're encountering, to be fair. These ones I'm very worried about because they are oozes, and oozes can do a number of things dependent upon what kind of ooze they are. Some oozes can paralyze you, other oozes can destroy various items, and some of them are so difficult to detect that you will walk into them and then start taking damage. Many a low-level party in D&D has been killed by slimes, just walking into them and getting killed. It's not the greatest way to go, especially when quite a lot of them have a significant amount of damage mitigation. Right, we want to find not an ooze. That ooze actually was not going to come and fight us until we moved in front of it. Waiting in ambush, I see. Very sneaky. Like this one here. Oh no, that one is not waiting in ambush. That one just saw us and decided, hey, let's kill the party. Please don't kill the party. Ah, more of these, winged creatures. They look like gargoyles, but I imagine they are not in fact gargoyles. They are very fast, whatever they are. And there's another one. We'll need to be very careful just in case there are more of those oozes. And the door closed behind us. That's not surprising at all. Doors... Ooh, hello. Don't want you to hit us. No. Enemies spawn down here pretty quickly. Very quickly. Anything here? No. Nothing here. There is something that we could unlock using a spider key, and I believe we have a spider key, but we're not going to go that way just yet. Nothing here. Always worth going into these kind of doors. facing the way you came, just in case a monster appears and tries to kill you, or if a monster is just walking down the corridor, or in this case, oozing down the corridor. There are many kinds of oozes, and none of them are particularly nice to encounter. I would definitely urge caution. You didn't need to get me to urge any caution. I was always cautious. You're sometimes overly cautious, Sandstar. It always pays to be overly cautious, Lilanva. You never know when you might find an enemy who is trying to be more cautious than you. Right, we found a grey key. We need to hold on to this grey key, but we have nothing to drop. Let's go in here for the moment. Ah, okay, we need a Dark Moon key here, and I'm pretty sure we have a Dark Moon key. And we need another Dark Moon key. Right, so we can't do anything that way for the moment. And there is another door here that requires a spider key. So we found 2 doors that need spider keys, and there is this central area that probably isn't going to have that much in it. Is it a shortcut or a sneaky secret? There is a Mage Scroll of Remove Curse here, and I'm pretty confident that we do not have that. Remove Curse, it is done. It is ours now. That's probably some foreshadowing that there are going to be cursed items. I may have already found some cursed items, and I just haven't equipped them yet. I'm glad I haven't equipped them. Let's see about going this way. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to take a guess and say that we need to go this way, into here. It might be wrong, but let's see. Any monsters? The answer is no. And there are switches that probably open up the other 2 doors. I'm going to not open them up. This looks like a puzzle to me. There's something over here. You must leave many things behind. A door we cannot open. And loads of pressure plates. We've got to put them in a certain order. But what order could that be? Any ideas, anyone? I don't know, Lilanva, I'm sorry. Maybe it needs to be all of them? That would be too easy. If somebody just had 9 piles of things, they could just bypass... Oh, hello. There's an enemy trying to be sneaky. We have dealt with it. You focus on figuring out the solution to that puzzle. We'll deal with the monsters. Alright. So, maybe it's something as simple... No, it can't be that. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that was very bad. I'm going to open these. I shouldn't have left them shut, because if we were trapped by that monster, that would have been terrible. Maybe it's as simple as... As what? X marks the spot, maybe? X's tend to be something that are used in a lot of puzzles, and it's as good a point as any to start with. If it's not the X, I'm going to try, say, a diamond shape, and then I'm going to work from there. But there are a lot of potential combinations. A lot of them. We just need to put one more thing down. And I need to figure out what that one thing is going to be. This? Aha! That's done it. We are in, and there is another one of those flying monsters. And I think there's one behind it. And they hit quite fast. Let's back up a bit here. Hopefully the other one is... Nope, the other one is going to follow. And we were able to deal with the other one. And there's one behind that one. Ho-ho! Come one, come all. Take a look to see if there aren't any oozes that are trying to sneak up on us, because they like doing that, don't they? They love sneaking up on us to monsters. And, there we go. Oh, there's another one. There is another ooze. Wow. This is proving to be tricky. Let's just get out of here and move over to here and deal with all of these. Because my... Oh, that was a 17. That was a 17. And, oh, that was a 4 as well. Okay, these hurt. These hurt a lot. we might want to do a bit of healing. We might want to do a bit of resting at some point as well. Resting might be a good idea. Also, we could potentially be pinned in here by another monster going through that door. No monsters, though. Good. Let's quickly move through here. This is going to be an area that's probably, yep, just going to be full of monsters. Full of monsters that we're going to have to be very careful about. One less to deal with, though. You can come out here. 19 was able to deal with that. They don't seem to be ending. They will end. We will kill them. Oh, I'm pretty confident that you'll kill them, but can you kill an endless supply of them? I will try. I thought you'd say that, Valendra. There is a secret panel on this north wall. Well spotted, Sandstar. Well spotted indeed. And just hit you. Let's press it. And that leads to... Ooh! We have seen one of these before, back in the sewers of Waterdeep. They were teleportation devices. There is a key that we can use. I'll hold on to it. A robe. An amulet. All of these things could be useful. And loads of rations as well. We need to find the thing that activates this. Ooh, a Mage Scroll of Haste. Haste is a brilliant spell. That means that we'll be attacking that much faster. So we need to find one of the items that will activate this, and I don't know what that item is. But we'll figure it out, I'm sure. We could actually rest here. That seems like a good idea. Let's rest. Visions of death and destruction plague your sleep. You are unable to rest here. Oh, that was a terrible sleep. I fear there is something magical that is preventing us from slumbering. Oh, this place is getting worse all the time. I thought there'd be some sort of secret nearby, but that was just a guess. Now, can you go through here? I don't think you can. If we use the fact that these enemies cannot walk through secret walls, that will help us deal with them without taking any damage. So we're trapped in here, and we cannot rest. Which means that we have only the resources that we came in with and the ones that we find. Beyond that, we're stuck. No wonder many an adventurer has probably died here. Because they get stuck, they can't rest, and then they die. So, is there a secret wall somewhere around here? No. No. Not here or here. It's just time to check every single wall. What about here? Nope. Aha! There's one here. Now, what can we find here? The answer is an axe. Don't know if it's magical or not, but hey, an axe. And there's something here. Potion of healing, always good. Potion of extra healing. An arrow. I suppose that can go in the quiver there. Another arrow. A Dark Moon key. Now that is important because we need a Dark Moon key. Also, our food situation is okay. A glass sphere. That could be important. Potentially that could be what we need to get out of this area and use that portal. Time to use these potions. If they're here, we might as well use them. And over here is another glass sphere. Okay. Another spider key. The game is just throwing keys at us now. Put that down for the moment. Aha! That looks like something we can use to activate that portal. You're that sure about it? It looks very similar to the things we were using before, does it not? It does, that is true. And look what we have found here. A veritable trove of goodies. We found arrows. We found lots of arrows. Oh my, we have found a lot of arrows. We've also found a bow. if you had a ranged combatant and you hadn't brought along a bow, this might very well have been the Cloak Moonshade. Ooh, is this a piece of armor? Well, it's not cursed. It doesn't seem to be especially... No, wait! It is magical! It provides +2 armor class, or rather it reduces our armor class by 2. That is handy. We want to take this bow with us. Definitely want to take this bow with us. Is this cursed? No, it's not cursed. Is it magical? No, it's not magical. We definitely want to take a lot of things, like this gem. What can we drop to take this gem with us? We could use one of these potions, I suppose. We have been given quite a few of them. Do we want to take this with us? Probably not. Let's leave all of this here and go back to the area with the with that portal and try and use it. And oh, hello, and see where it takes us. We know how those portals work. We just use the item on it and then we're in. But I'm curious as to where it will bring us to. I swear, if it brings us back to the sewers of Waterdeep, I will not be impressed. Who's holding on to that? I am. Let's give it a try. Just like before. Let's go in. Oh! Okay, we have found a room with a cleric in it. A cleric that is armed and dangerous. Fortunately, we can take out a cleric. Now, ooh, a mage scroll of improved identify. Okay, this is good. Scribe Scroll, improved identify. Can we rest here? We can rest here. Oh, we can rest here. Alright, this floor became a lot easier now. Because we can rest. More importantly, we can start having a look at all of the items that we don't know the magical properties of. But to do that, we're going to have to change our spells up. We'll leave that there for now. Let's have a look in here briefly and see what we can find. You need a key to open this door. We have a key for that, potentially? Oh, here are all of the clerics. I think we may have woken them up. Then we must fight them, for they are the ones that are causing the evil here. Well, we definitely should fight them, and we should be mindful of the fact that we may have to run away at a moment's notice. Noted. Definitely noted. It feels very unforgiving. It probably is. Now we have here, the statue is disturbing and peculiar. And there's no way to open that. Or this. But there is that here. Now we have something that we might be able to use to open this here. We have a key, a copper key. And it works. Brings us over to here with a pair of clerics. These clerics are oh, there's another cleric there. For 3. They do hurt. Then again, they are armed with some nasty-looking flails. We can take care of clerics, though. They're not as tough as the ones that cast spells. Maybe they cast buffing spells on themselves before they go into combat. But either way, we can deal with them. And then we can go and identify all the items that we have. We're going to need to do that for sure. What was down here that was worth exploring? An elegant tapestry. It indeed is very elegant. Lots of doors here, lots of scrolls too. A cleric scroll of create food, and another one of create food. Very handy. Anything? You overhear voices to a nearby door. Do you wish to listen? Sure. A worried female says, "That feeble-minded hag, her foolishness could ruin our plans." A male voice answers confidently, "What difference does it make? For the time being, she serves us well. In fact, in the past few days, she has brought us 3 more victims. Ah, so the person outside who guided us to the Temple of Darkmoon is working with the Temple of Darkmoon. Probably under duress, but still working with the Temple of Darkmoon. Anxiously, the woman replies, Dran risks all by using her. She is getting impatient. Soon she will abandon hope. If this happens, I can assure you she will inform the militia. Disgustedly, he snaps, It is not wise to speak ill of Dran. You must watch your words, or you will share the same fate as her family. Soon she will join them in death as well. You hear a quiver in the female voice. Of course, I would never criticize his plan. You are right. I should continue to... Did you hear something from the corridor? Oh, hello! Don't mind us, we were just here. We're going to have to fight you, aren't we? Oh, yes, that we are. We have, however, heard that the person that's guiding people to Darkmoon is doing so to lure people to their deaths, which would explain why we haven't heard about where Amber is, and why she didn't have anything to say. Oh, we have gone into a corner, haven't we? Oh, that we have, but that's okay. These two aren't hurting us that much. Suffice to say, we are slowly learning even more about how evil this place is. And when we come back, folks, we will explore this new area that we found. Hopefully, we'll be able to identify all of the things that we're carrying, because, let's face it, we have a lot of things that we are carrying that we might not want to. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.